Hello, this is a poem which is a little bit different in that it's actually about my past, or about the past as it appears to me. Back in 1966, I was seriously involved in the folk scene, which in those days was a boom. And we used to arrive at Earls Court station to go down to the Troubadour, where we used to sing. And coming out of Earls Court station, I can't remember the name of the road, but someone will know it. Opposite there is a little road, and there used to be a guy there preaching, typical preaching. He used to have various placards, one called Sins, Wages, Death, various other things. The end of the world is nigh. And on our way to the Troubadour, we used to pass him and make appropriate comments to him. It was all a bit of a joke, but I was very young, and we didn't really treat him with a lot of respect. Whether he deserved it or not is another debate. Anyway, the poem's called Preacher of 66, might be very appropriate for people that know me or did know me in the past. That would be interesting if those people would get in touch with me. In particular, Dave Shaw, who was there at the time. A pathetic poster near Earls Court station read, "Sin's wages death," his soapbox oration. "Don't waste your breath," our raucous reply, as the evangelist harangued the passers-by. Winding our way through the evening commute, wondering what he might hope to achieve, laughing, following our regular route, deriding those who in him might believe. The intellectual intolerance of youth, such spirited searching for rational truth, striving for sense from society's lies, seeking rejection of ideas we despise. The 60s, those years of cultural boom, London mini-skirted and swinging, one generation discarding its elders' gloom, the folk scene became our way of singing. 50 years on, after much public speaking, some ghoulish grim reaper, or aptly named Earl King, has hauled him into his hallowed place, where, future predicted, he'd finally face his curious specific day of judgment, when his mortal sins would be wholly effaced, or written on some ethereal parchment, where his penitent's life would be retraced. Now, righteous, must he look down upon us from his golden throne on some weird Mount Olympus, still drawing in those massed madding crowds, all floating within vast mist-laden clouds, clothed in some willowy winding cloth, among others chosen for sublime salvation, with wings as white as an angel moth, representatives of a God-fearing nation. Those days of hazy hedonist pleasure, when ruling class lost monopoly of leisure, were those times special, or were we just young? In clubs and cafes, in pubs and bars, hitchhiking, a normal mode of travel, quaintly unreliable, our British-made cars, as remains of an empire began to unravel. Where are those preachers of yesteryear that spouted their nonsense for all to hear? Moved to a place way beyond the pale, or into some seedy police station jail? Where is the youth that boasts its intelligence? Trapped in a tide of tertiary education, where are the fighters of youth independence? Caught up in conformity's constipation. Thank you very much. Bit of a rant, bit of an elitist rant, I should say. Hope someone appreciated it. Bye-bye.